You're disgusting. Just an acquired taste. You're gonna grow to love me, I promise.
No. I don't like you. It's been like 3 episodes and I still hate you. Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken.
Hi.
And it's Westworld night. I had to move it from Sunday. I think Mondays is a better day. Sundays is a little too weird. So Mondays is a little easier to film. So I think we'll stick with that. Anyway, I feel like we should be a lot further along in Westworld, but we were only on episode 4.
Slow.
But so much has happened.
Yes.
So just to quickly recap. Teddy has a new storyline. Dolores broke out of her storyline. Ended up in White Hat's arms.
Yeah.
She found the gun. She shot a host. I think that gun is the gun that she uncovered. And I think it can kill visitors. I hope it can. Some guy went rogue and was drawing Orion all over wooden sculptures.
Yeah, some wood chopping man.
Wood chopping man.
Went wandering off into the bush.
That's who I'm talking about. Yeah. Then as his head was being sawed off, he kind of woke up. So that was a problem. Maeve was remembering seeing Teddy in the glass being hosed down. So there's all sorts of problems with the hosts. And last episode kind of made me think that it's not Ford that's doing it. He didn't seem to really care about the hosts. He was like, well, we do wipe their memories because we wouldn't want them to remember.
I think he's putting on a show.
You think he's lying?
Yeah, I think he's putting on a bit of a show. I think he does care. I mean, this whole show is about, the meaning of consciousness and the search for it. So that's... the essential underpinning. So I think that's what he's still into. I think he's still into that because you remember when he was talking with the old saloon guy and all that kind of stuff. And, he's still he was interested in having his creations, grow and change and become more than what they were programmed to be. Well,
he still has his story that we haven't quite got revealed yet. And then we found out about Arnold. This guy who originally was building the hosts and tried to give them consciousness, or he wanted them to have consciousness, and he kind of, I forget if he wasn't fired, didn't he just kind of go crazy or something?
They said he got killed in the park, but no one...
Oh, right.
Yeah, but I'm not really, none of us are really sure that actually happened. It sounds like the kind of story you'd make up when you're, trying to write somebody out of history, Soviet Russia style.
But here's a question. How far back were I believe that it could have been Arnold who planted those clues and code into the original, because they keep telling us that these hosts that we're talking about are old hosts. Yeah. Like Dolores has been on for 30 years. Abernathy had been on for quite a long time. I think Teddy's had forever. He's been killed 1,000 times. Yeah. And Maeve was also pretty old because they were thinking that we were just gonna get all these ones. They were just gonna get rid of because they were old. So if they're old enough for Arnold to have plugged his thoughts of seed or whatever in there, then maybe that's what we'll see, is that they're all the older hosts.
Yeah, and we apologize for the beam of heavenly light that is shining on Ham right now.
Yeah, we can't get rid of that heavenly light.
So Ham, of course, is feeling very special right now.
Yes, that's what it is. All right, well, let's get to episode 4.
Bernard's back talking to Dolores again.
Oh, yeah, Bernard.
And then they killed them. And then I ran.
And then I shot him.
I think there may be something wrong with this world.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
Something hiding underneath. Either that or...
Bingo.
There's something wrong with me.
Nope. There's something hiding underneath. Messing with you every single day.
I may be losing my mind.
No, Dolores, you're on the right track.
Keep going.
Insanity is a sure sign that you're on the right track.
It's a game. Secret. It's called the maze.
What kind of game is
What's that?
It's a very special kind of game, Dolores. The goal is to find the center of it.
What?
If you can do that, then maybe you
He
can
said
be
it.
free.
Can they at least give her, like, multiple dresses she can wear? Like, she wears the same thing all the... Oh, white cowboy. Maybe the maze is only meant for hosts. Oh no, what's wrong? She's seen...
Yeah, she's seen like the future, or
She's seen her killed on one or more occasions, yeah.
she's seeing the future.
No,
She's seen the future.
I don't think so. I think this is one of the times...
That's the guy, that's the guy at the table who was just laughing.
Yeah, but he's probably been here before.
Yeah.
Julie wants her back on the floor now. Catch her and get her on the
the tip of my tongue?
No, this was before.
Except that
Remember that they left stuff in her?
Mhm.
back in that was
See?
why he used that thing.
Back they go to that. Yeah, she's remembering
Yeah.
a previous incident.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense if there's nothing there, but you're not human, so... Oh. Someone didn't clean your clothes properly. Oh.
She's done it more than once.
Oh, look at that.
She does it every time.
She's like, and she looks at them every time too, but she can't remember. Oh my god.
No, reflex. And it's also possible that behavior takes a proprietary approach to problems like this to avoid having to admit when they fuck up.
Excuse me? I don't like
Do
you,
have any
lady.
idea what caused it to go off a little?
Oh, it's the man in black. It's been a while. At least it's felt like that. My goodness, what's this all about?
It is bad.
Snake lady.
Which one?
Yes. I knew it was that
It's the
town.
kid.
Yeah, I knew it was that town.
Where are you from?
Same as you. Don't you remember?
Oh. She drew the maze.
Ma'am?
Oh, where'd she go?
Got word a girl went.
Oh, okay.
That would be a signal.
Is that the...
That's the signal.
that it's bad? I don't know. Is she a host? Is she a visitor? What's her deal? Is she looking for the maze too?
I think she probably is. Because that's what they said. Go find the snake.
I know that feeling.
I have a thought.
Yeah.
What if Arnold created a place for them to
You
go?
really don't want to go back to your old life.
Where they could be,
Who they are.
yeah, who they are.
Yep.
And the maze is how you get there. But visitors can't... What's the point about visitors doing that?
Mm-hmm.
The moon?
Excuse me, sir. I didn't want to intrude, but I just had to say that I'm such an admirer of yours. Your foundation literally saved my sister's life.
One more word and I'll cut your throat. Understand?
So
Well,
he's
yeah.
someone famous or someone
well-known,
important.
someone who's got a foundation for saving sick people.
What they're looking for is an
What if I told you I'm here to set you free?
The maze sets people free. Sets the host free. I wonder how this thing works. God.
How they get themselves onto this like prison bus.
I guess they turned themselves in or something.
For what?
I don't know. I don't know. They couldn't have made it up. So he legit, like, he wants more of a challenge. He wants to die. He wants the ability to be killed. He's got a match.
I've got a request for a pyrotechnic effect. Los Diablos. Low yield. 2 charges.
Interesting. So to be able to use fire, you have to kind of be... That's interesting. Approved. Time to save Lawrence. Which is weird because it's like, why does he care? That's happening again. He was blindfolded last time too. Hey, what's up?
Most known as Wyatt.
Oh, maybe not.
Wyatt, that's the guy that Teddy is storyline. Didn't they just add Wyatt, like, into the story?
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, wait. She having a dream? Because that's the science guys. Oh, he's frozen them again. He has that weird ability.
And here we were gods. And you were merely our guests.
Mm-hmm.
Please, don't get in my way.
He kind of has his own army. He has an army. Like, he legit controls every single one of those hosts.
That's good cover there behind the chicken coop.
Yeah. I can't see you.
Goodbye, kiss.
At least he doesn't have that noose around him all again. He just has the blindfold.
Blindfold still.
You're disgusting.
Just an acquired taste. You're gonna grow to love me, I promise.
No. I don't like you. It's been like 3 episodes and I still hate you.
I want to talk.
Interesting way of starting a conversation.
Oh, it's an interesting kind of day.
Sacred native lore.
Hey, somebody's got some...
She has cigars
cigars.
with some match.
60.
There's the bullet.
And that none of this matters.
Yeah. Because if you get shot, you come back. All right, that was episode 4 of season 1. And so much happened. Dang, one of these episodes is like, I don't know, like 3. So Man in Black returned and he was looking for that snake that the kid told him about.
Yep.
And it turned out it was a host with a snake tattoo. And he had to bring her Hector. And so he had to get Hector out of jail.
Which you did with exploding cigars.
Yeah, because apparently she knew she has more information on the maze. So he wanted the story of her tattoo.
Yeah.
So somehow that informed him of where the maze might be. Then we find out from Bernard. Bernard basically tells Dolores that there's a maze.
Yep.
So that, because she wants to be free, she said. So that led me to think, well, that maze, if Arnold built the maze and Arnold wanted to live with the hosts in a free society, then did he create a maze that led to a place where they could be free of their storylines?
Yeah.
That's what I think happened, which you know, makes sense because he wouldn't want humans coming in, and the little girl had said that it's not made for the blood men in black.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, is some dude on the outside who cures people's illnesses or something.
Yeah, some special foundation charity guy.
The foundation saved one of the dude's sisters, and then he was like, don't talk to me, I'm on vacation.
Yep, I'll cut your throat.
I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, so apparently he's a nice guy on, well, maybe on the outside world, but he's a total turd.
He's a total psychopath.
Although he's been keeping Lawrence alive and he saved him twice from death now.
Yeah, he murdered his wife.
Yeah, who still must be murdered because the little girl seems a little lost.
Yep.
She showed up again. Dolores ended up in her town with following White Hat and Black Hat. and the little girl drew the maze with a stick.
And then disappeared.
And then basically said to her, "Don't you remember?" And then she remembered this whole backstory with the little girl. And there was like a cemetery, and she remembered this whole other scene we haven't seen before. So then Black Hat and White Hat, okay, well, they got the bounty. They found the guy they were after. But then Black Hat decided that he'd rather take the offer of the bad guy. So he shot the good guy. And William's like, what the heck? Like, sorry, Black Hat Man, this isn't your story. This is William's story. He gets to make the decisions, not you. We all know that you're a big jerk. And then he was like threatening Dolores too. And William's like, I don't think so.
Sooner or later, this guy's going to get his just desserts.
I really hope that you can kill him in this world. Because he's just a jerk. So Teddy was found tied to a tree by the man in black.
Yep. He's all crucified up there.
He cut him down, but I don't think he killed him or anything.
Yeah,
just
I
cut
don't
him
know.
down.
He has some purpose, maybe.
He didn't really.
He didn't
really talk about it. So Hector and his dudes and his snake lady, they rode into town for this shootout we've seen before because White Hat blew his head off the last time, I think.
Yep.
Oh no, it wasn't him. It was one of the other visitors in like the very first episode. He was like, I shot him. Anyway, Maeve, who's been seeing the scientists who fixed them in her brain, has been drawing them like spacemen. And she kept remembering that she was shot. She remembered that scene. She knew that she'd been fixed.
Yep.
She was like, where's the scar? How come I'm still alive? And so she talked to Hector about it, who seemed to know he was kind of on the right track, that the spacesuit dudes were like sent from hell or something. He had this whole like religious background to it.
Metaphysical narrative of these people that go between hell and the living world, and
but he seems to like be listening to Maeve, and then Maeve's like, cut me with a knife, because she somehow knew the bullet was still in her, and she got it, and she's like, I'm not crazy, here it is.
That me drawing pictures of all these like people in
space suits,
isolation suits, they're real.
Oh my goodness. And then he was like, what does this mean? And she knew that the guys knocking on the door were going to just blow the place up with shotguns. So she was like, it doesn't matter.
Yep, we'll be back next week.
Yeah, we'll be fine. So let's just let them shoot us and we'll come back all fixed up. So that was really interesting. And then from the scientist perspective, the lady, whose name I'm not sure of, she was to meet with Ford, and Ford kind of went trippy.
Yeah, it was pretty good there. He went all full Hannibal Lecter there, man. It was
totally
getting weird.
Did. And he was like, he did that thing again where he can control everyone in the park, all the hosts. And so he alluded to the fact that this was his world. Like, he's basically the god of this world, and all these hosts will do what he says.
And she's just she's just an employee.
Yeah.
And he knows about
She'll leave
and Bernard and the whole bit. And
he knows everything.
He knows everything. So he's really totally going all full.
He doesn't even care about the money men. They come, they go.
Yep, whatever.
But they've funded him enough that he freaking has his own army of hosts. So if anyone wants to tell him he can't do something, he's prepared. He's got an army of hosts ready to take you out. So that's what I got from his little vineyard thing that he was doing.
Well, again, it's another one of these. It's full Island of Dr. Moreau again, where the crazy scientist is like, manufacturing these half beasts, half men, and weird things, and he's in control of all of it.
Well, he is.
Generally speaking, if that holds true, it's not going to end well for Ford. But that's
Well, he kind of went all like, I'm God, basically.
Yep.
And then he talked about Arnold again and said that Arnold didn't want to be around humans. He actually liked being with the hosts, which led us to realize that the maze is probably a place where hosts can be free and live with Arnold. But according to a couple people, he's dead. But
Yeah,
the
Arnold's
only
dead,
way
baby.
he could die is in the maze itself, I'm guessing. Because Man in Black does not want to be immune. He wants more of a challenge. He wants to have, like, the life and death scare.
Yeah, the real struggle, the true hunt.
So that's why he's heading for this maze, because apparently he knows about Arnold. He knows that Arnold made this mistake, and apparently somewhere the visitors can be killed in this world. What I'm thinking, though, is the lady is like, oh, Ford's new narratives are messing with all the old narratives, and I'm like, yeah, on purpose.
Yeah, on purpose.
He wants them all to remember, I think. And I think Arnold does as well, however he's doing that. So, I don't know. This one gave me a lot to ponder. Alright, well, if you like our videos, please subscribe. And if you'd like to see more of our reactions for Westworld, check out our playlist, as well as some of our other playlists that you probably will enjoy. Until next time, bye!